Hi, hello everybody. How are you, my dear students? Everybody, good evening. Welcome to Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. Right, dear students, hope you are doing your preparation well. I think you know JEE 2022, the first slot of exams are going to be done in the month of June, right? So hardly we are having, we can say 25 days we are left with, right? So I must appreciate the students who are maintaining the tempo even though the exams are delayed. Fine, in the next week I am going to give you a beautiful strategy how to prepare and how to crack the exam with little preparation, right? So that is the point what I want to say. And coming to the point, dear students, our today's topic is continuity and differentiability. In the last class we've discussed limits, which is a small topic, independent topic. Generally we practice limits well, so there is a huge chance that you can comfortably attempt that question in JEE Main. And continuity and differentiability is another of that kind. I can say almost there will be 2 to 3 points to remember hardly, but you can happily do the problem in JEE Main and other exams also. So as far as differential calculus is concerned, majorly I can say limits, continuity, differentiability, from these two you can expect sometimes 1 or 2 questions, because this topic will be more or less related to limits itself, right? Those who did not attend my previous session, I will attach the description, I will attach the link in the description. Please watch limits video also, where I have discussed the previous year questions of limits. Right, dear students? Even there are certain videos on Infinity Learn platform where I have explained limits in a detailed format also, model wise also. Those videos will also be available, just watch. Now coming to the point, my dear students, you see, yeah, continuity and differentiability, previous year questions, right? So myself and my image, I think looking alike, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, first we start, you see, the students who are attending for the first time, please subscribe to our channel Infinity Learn JEE. It is not only for you, or you can suggest to your friends even, right? So the more you subscribe, the more you encourage us, the more number of classes we provide, right? Fine, chalo. Next, you see, continuity and differentiability. Before I go to the questions, 2 points I want to highlight about continuity. If you are unable to revise the total synopsis and all, just 2 points, dear students, basic points I say. You see, a function f of x you take, suppose A is a point in its domain. When can we say that the function f is continuous at A? Simple, if limit x tends to A, f of x is equal to f of A. We can say that the function f is continuous at x is equal to A. Only one point, my dear students. This point is enough to attempt almost 70% of the questions of continuity. That is the speciality of this particular topic, right? Then what do you mean by differentiability? A function f of x you take, suppose A is a point and its domain. When can we call this function is differentiable at A? You see, if limit x tends to A, f of x minus f of A by x minus A, if this limit exists finitely, then we say that the function f is differentiable at x is equal to A. That's it. Only 2 points. And you can also precise it. You can also say limit h tends to 0, f of A plus h minus f of A by h. If this limit exists finitely, I can say that the function f is differentiable at x is equal to A, and we also call it as derivative at A. These 2 points are comfortably enough, dear students. you can attempt almost 70% of the questions in this topic, and beyond this there will be certain results and all. So after preparing these problems you can look into that. Okay, now shall we start the problems? Dear students, it's simple. You see, most of the problems of continuity and differentiability can be answered in less than 1 minute. That is the beauty of this topic. So there will be almost no calculation, and moreover the limit that we are going to handle in this topic mostly of easy kind. Rather, you see, if you get a direct question from limits, sometimes the question may be lengthy and tedious, whereas the limit what you are going to get here, generally what we observe is it will be of easy kind. So if you practice limits and 2 more additional points, there is a chance to attempt continuity and differentiability related question also. So my sincere request is, dear student, please practice limits. Please practice limits. It gives you the second topic also will be made easy, right? Fine. Before I start the question, point number 1, a function is said to be continuous at a if limit at a to that function is equal to f of a, and a function is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if this limit f of x minus f of a by x minus a at x is equal to a exists finitely. Clear? Now, chalo. So the first question, dear students, you see this, the function f is defined from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Fine. F of x is defined somehow when x not equal to pi by 4, and it is k when x is equal to pi by 4. Fine. If this function is continuous, then k value is, this is the first basic fundamental model in this particular topic. He himself has given the function is continuous. So at continuous means continuous on its domain, pi by 4 is also there in the domain, so it is continuous at pi by 4 also, right. So f of pi by 4 is k, this k is nothing but limit extends to pi by 4, that is all. So the result is f of pi by 4 is nothing but limit extends to pi by 4 f of x. Am I correct? That is all. You know f of pi by 4 which is k, we need to find it. This is limit extends to pi by 4. So you see, extends to pi by 4 means x is not exactly pi by 4, it is almost pi by 4. So f of x definition should be used this. So root 2 cos x minus 1, root 2 cos x minus 1 by cot x minus 1. You just now this is a simple limit, put x is equal to pi by 4, you will get 0 by 0. It is simple. Why can't we go with, you see, L'Hospital's rule? What is the limit, friends? Root 2 cos x derivative is minus sin x by cot x. Cot x derivative is minus cosecant square x. Okay. At x is equal to pi by 4, sin pi by 4 1 by root 2, numerator becomes 1, and cosecant square pi by 4 will become 2. So this limit is going to be 1 by 2. So k value is 1 by 2. Clear, dear student? This is the first basic question. Okay. Next, second one, you see, dear student, same kind of, I can say more or less. The function f of x, same, some definition is given when x not equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, it is k. Given it is continuous, find the value of k. 2020 question, this previous was 2019 question. Even though function is changed, the concept is the same. He says the function is continuous and he says find the value of k when x is equal to 0. Simple. By the previous logic, k is nothing but limit extends to 0 f of x, which is, friends, you can do this limit in 2 ways. So you can write log of 1 plus 3x minus log of 1 minus 2x by x. Am I correct? Now if you put x is equal to 0, 0 by 0. Why don't you go with L'Hospital's rule? So limit x tends to 0, 1 by 1 plus 3x into 3 minus 1 by 1 minus 2x into minus 2 by 1. Now you put x is equal to 0. So 3 plus 2, 5 by 1 is 5. So the number is 5. So the answer is 5. You might have observed, my dear students, we could close this question in less than 1 minute. It's 2020 question here. Yes. So this is a given question. Same kind of questions you can find plenty in the previous year questions. Of course, even though there are many previous year questions, I have taken hand-picked questions such a way that I can cover all the models. Okay, fine. So this is, I can say, first model question itself. Now, you see this question? Yeah, given some function is given where a is one unknown, b is another unknown. Okay, given it is continuous at x is equal to 5, then the value of a minus b. Fine, he himself said that it is continuous at x is equal to 5. The function has broken its definition at left of 5, right of 5. It is defined piecewise. So simple, friends, rather applying a limit, it is kind of polynomial almost. You can do one thing, left hand limit is nothing but put x is equal to 5. Put x is equal to 5 means a into pi minus 5, you know pi value is 3.1 approx, pi minus 5 is negative, so its modulus is going to be 5 minus pi plus 1 is the left hand limit. Whereas right hand limit, you can just write b into same 5 minus pi, it becomes, yeah, plus 3, that's it. So from this, dear students, it's very simple. You just bring a minus b into 5 minus pi is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer is done. A minus b value is 2 by 5 minus pi, 2 by 5 minus pi, option D. There is no calculation like some problem in permutations, like in integration and all. It's very simple. If you really get a question from continuity and differentiability, if you are confident with concepts, you can happily attempt the question, because the beauty of the question from this topic is you can close this problem in less than 1 minute. Yes, most of the times, may not be possible every time. Right, dear students? So in piecewise functions, especially like, of course, if we remove modulus, it is like polynomial. You can just give left hand limit means substitute 5, right hand limit means substitute 5. That's it. Okay. Next, dear students, this question. You see, f of x is given x into step of x by 2. He mentioned where step x is the greatest integer function and x is taken from minus 10 to 10, fine. Then the number of points of discontinuity of f. We want the number of points of discontinuity of f. Discontinuity in the sense, friends, so you need to draw the graph, or you know step function changes its definition at every left and right of an integer. You see, I can split the function f of x like, you see, when x is 0 to 2, x by 2 will be 0 to 1, so step will become 0. So let me split like 0 less than or equal to x less than 2, okay. X by 2 will be 0 to 1, step becomes 0, x into 0 is 0. Now x is taken from 2 to 4. Why did I take up to 4? Because x by 2, no. If x is taken between 2 to 4, x by 2 will be 1 to 2, step becomes 1, this becomes x. Similarly, 4 to 6 you can define where the step becomes 2, this is 2x. And 6 to 8, yeah, it becomes 3x. In the same way, other definition, 8 to 10, 8 to 10, the definition becomes 4x, right? In the same way, you can left side also you can write, you see minus 2 to 0, the step is minus 1, so minus x, whereas minus 4 to, you can say minus 2, step becomes here minus 2, so minus 2x, like that you can write. Now you just check the continuity, simple. You see at 0, you see left hand limit is 0, right hand limit is 0, at 0 continuous. Whereas again the definition breaks at 2, left side definition 0, right side definition is 2. So at 2 discontinuous, dear students. Right, again 4, left hand limit 4, you see, right hand limit is 8, at 4 discontinuous. Like that if you check, you will get discontinuity at 6, 8. But 0 you will get continuity, you see left side of 0, 0, right side of 0. Similarly, you can go with, you can check with minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8 also it will be discontinuous, right. So altogether you can find 4 points here and 4 points here. Totally for 8 x values the function is going to be discontinuous. Generally, suppose if x is not there, I can say easily for a monotonic function, x by 2 is a monotonic function, friends, right. So whenever it becomes integer, there it is discontinuous. Of course it is multiplied by x, so we must be careful, because of this x at 0 it has become continuous. So you cannot apply that shortcut blindly, but be careful, observe the definitions and write. Okay. So altogether I can say this function is going to be discontinuous at 8 points of x, right. Clear, dear students. Next you see the same kind of question, little extended. Step T denote the greatest integer less than or equal to t, that is fine. You see friends, limit extends to 0, step 4 by x is a, okay, that means we need to find a, because he is saying the function is discontinuous when x is, for which value of a it is discontinuous. So because the options are related to a, to answer this you must find a value. Are yaar, how to find x into step of 4 by x? How to find? Yeah, one thing I can say, generally that limit can be found with the help of, can anyone, dear students? Sandwich theorem. Yes, sandwich theorem in the sense here I think you know, dear students, yeah, step x is always less than or equal to x but greater than x minus 1, you know this result. So what I am going to do is to apply sandwich theorem. Here step 4 by x you can write 4 by x minus 1 less than step 4 by x is less than or equal to 4 by x. For any 4 by x it is correct. Now you multiply with x on both sides. Suppose x greater than or equal, mean 0 plus case x is positive, you will get 4 minus x less than x into 4 by x is less than or equal to 4. Suppose 0 minus case you are multiplying with a negative number, symbol gets reversed. But any case limit extends to 0, this limit goes to 4, this limit is anyhow 4, right. So by sandwich theorem I can say limit extends to 0, this limit is also 4, my dear students. Therefore I can say a value is going to be 4. So half of the problem is done. Clear? Once a is 4, come to the options. This option is like root 5, this is 5, this is 3, this is 2. So this is odd one out, all the 3 are integers, this is not. Now he is talking about the continuity of the function step x square into sin pi x. Are here, whenever x is an integer, you see x tends to integer, sin n pi becomes 0, the function by default becomes 0. Function value is also 0, continuity comes. Whereas If you take x is root 5, which is not an integer, even though step x square is 5, okay, x square is 5, step x square I can say right side 5, left side 4, this sin pi x will not become 0. So, I can clearly say that at root 5 this function is discontinuous. So, option A is the right answer. Let me repeat, dear students. When x value is root 5, undoubtedly this becomes 5 on right side into sin root pi x will come, and left side this becomes 4, that means root 5 square is 5, slightly less than 4 you will get. So, both the values will be different. So, limit does not exist. So, discontinuous. Clear, dear students? So, this problem can be dealt easily in this way. If you have little experience, if you have practiced little, few questions without doing all these things, arey yaar, x tends to 0, 4 by x goes to infinity, at 4 by x is infinite, you can almost treat like 4 by x. This logic is not correct, but it gives you the answer. But a correct logic is sandwich theorem, right? But anyhow, so it goes to 4, a value is 4, options are like this. If you just know the behavior of step x square function, you can close the problem in almost 1 minute. Yes. So, the only thing is little experience is required, but still you can do this question, right. So, dear student, even I have seen many students now, many students after the exam getting relaxed. Last year also, my dear students, I have seen the exams were postponed. You see, even September also the students have written. Some students who planned well, who are self motivated, continued the tempo throughout the, you see, the exams postponement is there, no, throughout the months they have prepared. So, those students, I couldn't expect some student to perform in that way, but they have done wonderfully they have done. Yes. So, please utilize the time properly. That work that you are going to do these 25 days, or I can say these 60 days, is going to give you a wonderful future, right. So, just you work, you just plan your preparation in intelligent way, in smart way. You see, do not feel that I am not thorough, so I did not prepare all these things, how to do all these things in this little time, I did not open the book so far, no issue, chalta hai. So, 25 days or plus 30 if I take 55 days is not a small time. We can do wonders in these 55 days, right. Fine. Okay. Next. Yeah, dear students. So, let me see the next question. I can say, yeah, you can take this function, same kind of, my dear students. So, f of x is step x minus step x by 4. Whenever we get some kind of disturbance, suppose if it is an offline class, when the teacher distracts a bit, the student will enjoy like anything, they will have fun, right. Yeah. So, I think you can also have that fun here now and then, yeah, right. Okay, fine. Anyhow, coming back to the question, right. So, f of x is step x minus step of, it is just a phone, it is not mobile phone, it is alarm, right, fine. Okay. F of x is step x minus step of x by 4, where step x denote the greatest integer function, okay, fine. What is he asking about? Arey yaar, right hand limit exists, does not exist. Anyhow, the first option is he is talking about the continuity of the function at x is equal to 4, okay. So, anyhow, since it is step function whose definition changes left and right of every integer, I need to find anyhow right hand limit, left hand limit. Arey chalo, what can you say about right hand limit, friends? At 4, because in all the options he is talking at 4 only. So, fine, x is slightly more than 4. So, 4 point something, step x will become 4 minus x is slightly more than 4, 4.0001 by 4 means 1.00 something comes, step is 1. So, 4 minus 1 is 3, right hand limit is 3. Now, you just try to find left hand limit. Yeah, x is slightly less than 4, that is 3.99999 something, step becomes 3 minus 3.999 by 4 means you will get 0.999 something, step is 0, 3 minus 0 is 3, yeah, to our wonder they are same. And even f of 4 means, f of 4 is, this is 4 minus 1, 3 itself, exactly 4 also. So, undoubtedly the function is going to be continuous at x is equal to 4. To answer this question, what is the knowledge you require? You should know what is step function, how to handle it carefully at just left of 4, right of 4, that is it. So, I have been telling the same fact even in the previous class also. Just be careful, just learn the definitions of step, fractional part, modulus functions carefully, you can answer many questions easily, okay, fine. Yeah, this is another question, 2019 question it was. So, f is minus 1 to 3, so f of x is given, you see mod x is there, step x is there, mod x, step x is there. He is just asking whether the function is discontinuous at only 1 point, only 2 points, only 3 points, 4 or more points. What is there? It is very regular question. What we need to do is you just break the definitions. You see, in this case, one thing I want to say, mod x, minus 1 to 0, mod x, you see x negative, 0 to 1 x positive. So, definitely it is to be again split into two cases, minus 1 to 0, 0 to 1, and again 1 to 2 because mod x is anyhow positive, here 2 to 3, be careful, step x definition closed 2 to open 3 and 3 is different. So, this is why split carefully friends, take f of x is, yeah, minus 1 less than or equal to x less than 0 I am going with. In that case, since x is negative, mod x becomes minus x, step x becomes minus 1, including minus 1, step x becomes minus 1, the function is minus x minus 1, correct. Now, the next definition, 0 less than or equal to x less than 1. In this case, mod x is x itself because it is non-negative, so x, and step x will be 0, x plus 0, I can say x itself, fine. And 1 to 2 case, 1 less than or equal to x less than 2, mod x is x because it is positive, so this is 2x. And the last case, 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3, step x is 2 my dear friends, x plus 2. Here generally 90% of the student do mistake. Actually step x is 2 when 2 less than or equal to mod x strictly less than 3, whereas when x is equal to 3, step x is 3 which becomes x plus 3 my dear friends. Yes, the function is having 5 pieces of definitions. Now you need to check at minus 1 connectivity is there because it is defined at closed interval, be careful. 0 left side limit minus 1, right side limit 0. So, at minus 1 discontinuous. Now, yeah, 1 left side limit 1, right side limit 2. So, at 1 discontinuous. Again 2 left side limit 4, right side limit also 4, at 2 continuous my dear friends. Do not feel at every break we are going to get discontinuous. So, 2 left side, substitute here 4, 2 right side 4, 3 left side 5, 3 right side 6, at 3 discontinuous. Yes, so the function is discontinuous at 3 points my dear friends. Yes, so only 3 points is the right answer. How simple the question is, very simple here. So, many students feel continuity differentiability topic is very difficult, but 80% of the questions from this topic will be very easy. I agree that some questions take time, some questions tricky and misleading and everything, I agree, but 80% of the questions are routine and standard. My dear friends, just in this topic, just go through the 4 or 5 important points, then you do all the previous year questions. Damn sure you can attempt the question from JEE Main in other exams also, BIT SAT, MSAT, all the sets, yes, okay. Even from advanced also you can attempt, my dear friends. So, such a wonderful topic it is, okay, fine. Next, I think I am simplifying the topic, am I correct? Am I getting, I mean, other things, do you feel they are complicated? No, no, that's simple, right? Fine, okay. This is another question. F of x is given, piecewise definitions, okay. और इसके बाद क्या दिया गया? f dash of 0 plus f dash of 2 is given as E. Find the value of A. अरे यार, first have a look at options. In the question A, B, C, 3 unknowns are there, whereas in the options there is no B, there is no C. That means you need to eliminate B and C. That is point number 1. He said continuous. Even though he won't say continuous generally, if he just says differentiable, if a function is differentiable, then it is continuous, dear students. Yes. So, fine. Since it is continuous, let me form the conditions. At one continuous, left hand limit, you see, A plus, sorry, AE plus B by E is the left hand limit. Right hand limit is C. That means I can say E square A plus B by E, I can say, okay, B is equal to CE, I can say. Fine. The next point, friends, at 3 also continuous, just substitute 3, left hand limit is 9C, right hand limit is 9A plus, you can say, 6C, from which, friends, you can say 3C is equal to 9A, C is equal to 3A, C is equal to 3A. That means you can also write here C is equal to 3A. So, you will get like EA plus B by E is equal to 3A. That is the point. And you can also write E square A plus B is equal to 3AE. So, I just want to eliminate B. You see, almost we got. So, we have to use this definition, this condition. F dash of 0, friends, 0 belongs to this domain. The derivative of this becomes e power x, derivative is e power x. At 0, this becomes A plus e minus B into e power minus x. At 0, it becomes 1. A minus B is f dash of 0 plus f dash of 2. 2 belongs to this definition. So, this derivative is 2cx, at 2 means 4c is equal to E. But already we got that 4c is 3a, 4c is 12a, 13a. So, you will get 13a minus E as B. Yes. Now, you just bring this B value and substitute here, E square A plus 13a minus E is equal to 3aE. Now, you just bring A common, you will get E square plus 13 minus 3E is equal to E. Therefore, A is nothing but E by this. You just see E square minus 3E plus 13. So, option D is the right answer. Bit time taking, but not difficult. It is not difficult question, but different question. Simple. If he says the function is differentiable, that means it is continuous even, dear students. So, I applied continuity at, you see, the function has broken at 1, and then 3. So, I applied continuity, I got 2 equations from which I have eliminated C, and I applied the second condition. So, I can eliminate the B also. So, I got A value. Now, I can find B, C also if necessary, right. Next, dear students, same kind of, you see why I have picked same kind of questions here is, this is I can say one pattern. So, this is the function, piecewise function given, he is checking continuous if A is equal to 5, B is equal to 5, continuous if A is minus 5, B is equal to 10, like that different combinations are given. Fine, let us check. Suppose let us check the possibility for continuous. At 1 it is left hand limit is 5, what is right hand limit? A plus B. If the function is continuous, A plus B must be 5. So, option A is gone. Okay, B, C are there. Suppose the function is to be continuous at 3. So, what is left hand limit at 3? A plus 3B is equal to right hand limit. You can say B plus 15, B plus 15, that is A plus 2B must be 15. You see A plus 2B, here A plus 2B is not 15, this option is gone. Okay, fine. Let us check the third. Here left hand limit B plus 25 is equal to right hand limit is 30. So, from these 3, condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, can you find A, B, C which satisfy all the 3? From this B is equal to 5, my dear students. If B is equal to 5, you see it also fails. So, there is no ABC or AB which satisfy all the 3, because if B is equal to 5, A is equal to 5. If A is equal to 5, B is equal to 5, A plus B cannot be 5. So, there are no values for A and B which satisfy all the 3 equations simultaneously. Undoubtedly not continuous for any values of A and B, impossible such A and B. Okay. So, how cool and pleasant question it is, hai ki nahi? Nowhere big calculations, nothing, JEE mains, you are writing in the exam, just imagine. So, cool breeze is coming, you are at the exam center trying continuity question, so pleasant question, isn't it? Yeah. So, not having big calculations here, comfortably you can do. Whenever you see a piecewise defined function, I always say yes, because if you apply the definitions, you will get the answer. Piecewise, step and modulus based, fractional part based, if question comes, you can attempt that question, that is it, because just apply the definition, that is all. Right, dear students. See this question, a function f is defined as f of x is 1 by x minus k minus 1 by something e power 2x minus 1, fine, okay. This definition when x not equal to 0, and given this is continuous at x is equal to 0, fine. Now, then the ordered pair k comma f of 0 is equal to, fine. Okay, that means k value is nothing but f of 0 is going to be, yeah, the point is, you see k, where is k? So, that means you need to find k value. F of 0 is nothing but limit extends to 0, because he said continuous. So, you just find, dear students, limit extends to 0, you see 1 by x minus k minus 1 by e power 2x minus 1. So, you can't apply directly 0, because you may get infinity by infinity or something. Better you take LCM and simplify, you will get e power 2x minus 1 minus k minus 1 into x by x into e power 2x minus 1. Arey yaar, you know what I do? Here you supply x, you write x square, because e power 2x minus 1 by x is a standard expression. When x tends to 0, it becomes 2. So, you can simply replace this by 2. I am making the problem simplified, right? Now, in the next stage, I can write here, my dear students, limit extends to 0, e power 2x minus 1 minus k minus 1 into x by x square. You put x is equal to 0, you see what happens here. 0 means 1 minus 1 got cancelled, minus 0 by 0 it is. So why don't you apply L'Hospital's rule? E power 2x derivative e power 2x into 2, minus 1 is gone, minus of k minus 1 by 2x. Now you try to substitute x is equal to 0, limit extends to 0, denominator 0, numerator must be 0 dear friends. This is 2 minus k minus 1 means k minus 1 must be 2. Yesterday we have done such questions, right. So k minus 1 2 means k value must be 3, that is all. K is equal to 3, there are two such options. So C, D are not the answers. Okay. If k is equal to 3, this becomes 2. Now the limit becomes e power 2x minus 1 by x. Limit extends to 0. You know its value is 2. So the output value, that is f of 0 value is 2. So you can go with option B. That is all. A simple limit. At the beginning of the class I already told you, I have discussed around so far some 20-22 questions. In all the questions you might have seen, whenever we are applying limit in continuity differentiability problem, the limit is a simple limit, comparatively easy limit is being given, isn't it? So this is why, so you please practice this topic, damn sure you can answer the question from this. So this is the question given in 2018 dear students. Here I have written, you can see, yeah. Now see, this is the question, 2007, this question, almost same, x is equal to 0, f of 0 he is asking, that is it, 2. With little modification you can see the same question. You see the previous question was given. See recently in JEE Mains we can observe some models are being repeated, okay, fine. Coming back to this question. You see this question, same, the value of k for which the function is continuous at x is equal to 2. Find limit extends to 2, because f of 2 is k is nothing but limit extends to 2 f of x, which is x minus 1 power 2 minus x. You see variable power variable, if you put this becomes like 1 power infinity pattern. Array, how will you do 1 power infinity pattern? I think you know the shortcut, limit extends to a, f of x power g of x is given variable power variable. If it is like 1 power infinity, the shortcut is e power limit g of x into f of x minus 1. This is the shortcut, isn't it dear students? Yes, you apply the same here. This is e power limit extends to 2 g of x into f of x minus 1 is x minus 2. So both of them get cancelled, you will get minus 1. So answer is e power minus 1. This is the answer. Simple question. Okay, right. Next dear students. This question we have done already. Now you see this is another interesting question. F of x is differently defined for rationals and irrationals. Yeah, you see if this is called Dirichlet's function actually, if this is differently defined for rationals and irrationals, I'm just going, I'm not going into depth, I will give you a shortcut. You see if such a function is defined differently for rationals and irrationals, you just try to equate these two definitions, like x is equal to minus x is possible. Yes, it is possible when 2x is 0, that means x is equal to 0. So at only this number it is going to be continuous, else everywhere it is discontinuous. Yes, so this is continuous only at x is equal to 0. So, you see discontinuous every x except at x is equal to 0, that is all. Let me write one more question of that kind, friends. F of x is given like 3 if x is rational, 1 minus x if x is irrational. Can you just try to answer this? If this is given, very simple, you just see where 1 minus x value becomes 3, so x value is minus 2. So, at x is equal to minus 2 only this function is continuous, else everywhere discontinuous. Yes. For example, suppose if I take f of x is 1 if x is rational, say minus 1 if x is irrational. So, 1 is equal to minus 1 is impossible, So, that means this function is nowhere continuous, it is continuously discontinuous. Confused? Nowhere continuous, fine. So, such a function which is defined differently for rationals and irrational, do remember it is an important one. So, this will be continuous only where these two definitions are equal, okay, fine. Then the next function, friends, is the next question. Yeah, f is a function from R to R defined by f of x is maximum of x comma x square, fine. Let S denote the set of all points where f is not differentiable, okay, fine. So, better we take the graph maximum of x comma x square. I think you know, dear students, both the graphs are familiar to you. I can say, yeah, let me take this y is equal to x graph, you know it is a straight line passing through origin, and let me take another color, y is equal to x square is an upper parabola. You know these two, x is equal to x square is possible when x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1, right. So, in these two cases I have to take the maximum case. Maximum is the upper part you have to take. In this case this is maximum, you discard this graph. Between 0 to 1 x is maximum, discard x square. From 1 to infinity x square is maximum, discard this. So, the final graph that you are going to get is, yeah, let me take the final graph maximum of these two curves. I can say, let me write here this part, then this followed by this. This is the curve. See friends, the definitions I can say this is going to be x square, this is going to be x, this is x square. You can formulate separately or you can do here itself. So, you see the definition has changed at 0, continuity is there, the graph is not broken. Now, I can say left of 0, what is the derivative friends? 2x, at 0 this becomes 0, that means at 0 left hand derivative is 0. Right of 0 definition is x, its derivative is 1, at 0 also it is 1 itself. So, both the derivatives are not equal, so it is not differentiable at 0, dear friends. Whereas, here again at 1 left side derivative is 1 and at 1 right side derivative x square derivative 2x at 1 which becomes 2, right. So, these two are not equal. So, at 1 also it is not differentiable, dear students. So, finally, I can say, yeah, this function is not differentiable at 0 comma 1. He is asking the function, the points where f is not differentiable, it is not differentiable at 0 and 1, that is all. Okay, dear students, or else you no need to do this much work. You see, wherever the function takes the sharp edge kind of, there it is not differentiable. You can also observe this function's graph, you see here like this, then sharp edge, then it is like this. You can just check here, here itself you can say it is not differentiable. If you have a doubt, you can go with the definitions and check, okay. Fine. Next, dear students, you see the same kind of questions. If the function f of x is given by k1 into x minus pi whole square minus 1 when x less than or equal to pi, k2 into cos x when x greater than pi is twice differentiable, do remember, then the ordered pair k1 k2 is 2020 question. Do remember friends, a function is given split function, he has given like differentiability. That means if a function is differentiable at a point, that means it is continuous also. It is very, very important. You can also make use of the data of continuity, right. So, if the function is differentiable, it is continuous even. So, x less than or equal to pi, its value is minus 1, whereas x greater than or equal to pi, its value cos pi is minus 1 minus k2. So, friends, k2 value is 1, do remember, k2 is 1, so these two options are gone, clear. Then you take the first derivative, 2k1 into x minus pi, first derivative, second derivative is cos x, derivative is minus sin x. If you put pi, both the things will give 0 and hence you won't get any information about k1, k2. So, second derivative you take now, so 2k1 is the derivative here, minus k2 cos x is the derivative here. Now, you put x is equal to pi, so that cos pi is minus 1, so left derivative is 2k1, second one is k2, fine. K1 is already, k2 is already 1, k1 is 1 by 2. So, this is the answer, right dear students. Fine. In the same way, you see these are little higher questions related to derivatives. You see differentiation, I can say he has given f is a twice differentiable function and 1 to 6 and f of 2 is 8, f dash of 2 is 5, given f dash of x greater than or equal to 1. F double dash x greater than or equal to 4, fine. Then you see he is talking about f of 5, f dash of 5 kind of. See this problem can be done like, you see f dash of x greater than or equal to 1 for all x belongs to 1 to 6. As he has given data for 2 in the option, he is asking for 5. Let me take, you see f of 5 minus f of 2 by 5 minus 2. It is definitely, I can say this is less than f dash of, I can say, he said f dash of x, right. This is kind of f dash of x he has given greater than or equal to 1 he has given. So, clearly see derivative is the tangent slope, this is the slope of this. I can say I can say this is greater than f of x, right. But he has given f dash of what information is given, f dash of 2. So, can I say that it is greater than f dash of 2? In the same way, this is, he has given 5, 5 into 3 15, f of 2 is 8, 15 plus 8 is 23. In the same way, you can also take for f dash of 5 minus f dash of 2 by 5 minus 2, because it is derivative I am talking about, twice differentiable. I can say 5 minus 2 is greater than f double dash of x, no, f double dash of x is greater than or equal to 4. You can put that, from this you can add these two, so that f of 5 plus f dash of 2 value is also given, f of 5 plus f dash of 5 can be obtained greater than or equal to 28 kind of you will get, okay. In the same way dear friends, functional relations are given. So, these are bit higher order questions, bit, if you want to try, not higher order, If you are seeing for the first time, I can say you feel bit difficult. Okay, let me do this problem at least. You see, this is a functional relation is given. Whenever a functional relation in x and y, two variables is given, which is true for all x, why don't you put y is equal to 0, so that you will get f of x plus f of x gets cancelled, f of 0 equal to 0, you will get f of 0 equal to 0, fine. And he is asking you to find f dash of 3. Here, can I take f dash of 3 like limit h tends to 0 f of 3 plus h minus f of 3 by h? Can I take? Obviously, by the definition of differentiability, right, or derivative. So, you put x is equal to 3, y is equal to h you put. So, you will get limit h tends to 0, 3 plus h minus f of 3 will become, yes, f of h you will get plus 3h square plus this is 9h by h it is. Now, put limit h tends to 0, yeah, I can say f of h by h plus this is 3h plus 9. It is given that limit x tends to 0, f of x by x is 1. So, this is 1, this is 0, this is 9. 9 plus 1 will become 10. Okay. So, I can say this value is 10, right. The next, dear students, in the same way I have incorporated few questions here. Fine, dear students, now it is time. Yeah. So, dear students, so this is our Insta ID, you can just join our Insta group channel, Telegram channel, yeah, you can join here. So, Infinity Learn is the place which gives you wonderful classes, right. And dear students, by the way, this is Basheer, math faculty, and I keep following my classes. I will be giving useful information to you. The more you encourage me, the more stuff, the good stuff, the easy methods, shortcuts, everything I provide. So, right, dear students, and thank you very much. And at the same time, dear students, continue the tempo. All the best for JEE, right. In the next class, I am going to take up methods of differentiation, the derivative related questions I am going to take up mostly tomorrow, right. Fine, bye.